Okay, so I've talked to everybody, right? Except Kirumi. Let me check out near the water tank, I guess. It's the large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken, so it's in bad shape. The handcuffs are weird too. Why would those matter? I guess there would definitely be no way for him to swim if he was handcuffed and then thrown into the pool. You guys really need to break the glass. Everything's soaked now. Well, if we had left Ryoma's body in there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate. I guess it wouldn't take way too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket. It was a lot of cleanup, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a closer look. Yeah, you're right. Because we broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank. But I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something. It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said he picked up all the piranhas and put them in here. Can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. Wait, yes I can. I think the Ryoma's inside their stomachs. I don't even feel like eating them. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created. The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul, so that he may enter Atua's kingdom. Can he really go there looking like this? Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Perhaps Atua is behind the videos too. What? What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started. I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were prepping. More piranhas? Okay, so then he was definitely buried in them. That just doesn't explain how he wasn't eaten by them in the first place. I think ice is the simplest solution, but getting it to melt just in time is tricky, and there's not anywhere we know of like a freezer. What, they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast. But compared to yesterday, the piranhas looked super crammed in that tank. So they looked more crammed together. The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were. But anyway, it was super, 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 super crammed. Super, 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 super crammed. Jeez, we get it. More piranhas than yesterday. There might be something to that. So basically, needing to solve Himiko's magic trick is actually just a red herring. He was definitely in the piranha tank somehow. Crammed piranhas has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. A glass panel? Fragments of the broken glass water tank have been piled up. There are so many tiny pieces. Gonta and Tenko certainly didn't hold back when they threw Kibo at the glass. The handcuffs are the most suspicious thing, but I'm pretty sure they were used to be sure that you would drown. Because you can't swim if you're handcuffed. Nor can you use bending to save yourself. Handcuffs? Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked. There are small scratches on them. Scratches, huh? That part I'm not sure about. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. Maybe they got scratched against the edge of the pool, but that seems... I wouldn't expect them to be in that location if they're drawn there. Huh. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp. Were those handcuffs? Were they in the tank? I've never seen handcuffs like in the warehouse. Where'd they come from? That's true. There weren't any in the warehouse. So where did they come from? It's probably Himiko's lab, right? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have handcuffs is... Could be he's a prisoner? Ryoma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner? So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. I don't know about that. His lab sure didn't seem like it, but we should check out the shower room just to be sure. We also should be sure to check out Ryoma's room this time. Granted, we don't have his key, so maybe not. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now. Not even a shadow of what he was. What the heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it. I'm certain of it. Everyone watching the show witnessed it. Yeah, he's already handcuffed there, of course. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones. I can't believe he died in such a gruesome way. The water filled with blood so fast, we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. The skeleton was unmistakably Ryoma's. Jeez, I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to go and actually do it. No, I don't think that's right, Kaito. Ryoma wasn't trying to die. He said as much. Kaito's reaction to this will be telling. He was jealous of us, who wanted to live. Huh? What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feelings we do. So that he could have that reason to keep going. To fight alongside us. Man, he was really an idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends? Sure can. Kaito's got the right idea there. Damn it, that idiot. Oh, we do have his room key. Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his manga pad, the key to his room. We need to check out his room. I want to check out the pool, his room, Himiko's lab, and his lab. 4 places. I'll be upset if we don't get to look at all 4. Ryoma's belongings are gathered together. Okay, that's it. If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. Thank you! Why didn't you think of that for Rantaro? I will throttle you! Huh? What's in his room to investigate? The motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. Man, you think Ryoma was killed because that video? Yep. I can't say for certain, but we should check just in case. Although, he might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point in thinking about that now. There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. It doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. Obviously, that's part of the trick. Then what exactly is this pane? Alright, that was all I wanted to see around the water tank. Well, I do think the staircase has a door in it, but we can't see it from here either. There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. Nothing? Okay. Let's go up here. I should investigate the stage. I'm sure there's a clue there. Well, whether or not there's a clue here, there's a Kurumi here, which is even better. You were helping set up the show, right, Kurumi? Did you hear anything about the trick? No, I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner and curtains. So I do not know the details of the trick.
No.
I see. This is the timer that was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize it, but there's also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. When I stood up on stage and looked up, the prana tank was directly overhead. It was set up so the bottom would open when the timer reaches 0. The bottom is open now and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. Only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. Okay, so it's reasonable enough to assume that he was crowded into the back of... Oh, that's what the glass pane was for. The glass pane was used to separate his body from the piranhas. It pushed them towards the front, which is why they looked more cramped, and you couldn't see them from the other sides. So you would never have seen Ryoma's body or the glass pane or how squished they were. I assumed that it was glass on all sides, which is why that didn't make sense before, but that makes total sense now. So the glass pane dropped out of the water, and we didn't see it in the water because it's transparent. And then it fell down to the ground. So this tank should have already been in place last night, which means he would have had to have been put into it somehow. That's the difficult question now, is if he was... since the top is open, he had to have been put into it after it was already in place. But how did the killer accomplish that? So the piranha tank had no lid, only the front was made of glass.
No.
Oh yeah, that tank was from Himiko's research lab. Hey Kaito, you helped carry supplies for the show, right?
Oh.
Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, and Angie. It was a lot of work. That puts Kaito in a prime place to get the body into the thing. But I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from there. Never mind. That's the key thing now, is how they even hung it, and if the killer had access to that too. It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. Couldn't have been easy to lift. It seems this is where the lighting button for the gym is attached. Kurumi. The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the button. It seems they lowered the button, attached the promo tank to it, and then raised it again. I never knew lighting buttons were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that. They sure don't seem like that. In my high school drama, I think we had an incident where one of the lights on the button fell down. Did that happen? Or did I just hear about that happening? I don't remember. But anyway, they're pretty rickety, actually. Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it's probably quite sturdy. It's possible that my high school is just old, though. Or that was a previous... that this is a different design, maybe. I mean, I'm not saying it was, like, super unsteady, but, man, it certainly looked precarious. And we did have a light fall. I think. Okay, good. Oh, that gets me to level 32. Now I can use those skills I wanted. Okay, well... we can't quite see the button. It's unfortunate. I would like to see the control box for the button, actually. There it is. What is this? It is the control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the button. I see. That's important. No, fuck you. That's important. That's a truth bullet right there, Bo. Because anybody could do that. So, if the gym was unattended between 9 and 10, which it wasn't, Kirumi was in here. Like, that's a key witness thing. We have to ask Kirumi if anybody raised or lowered that between 9 and 10 p.m. last night. Same dialogue. She was here. That's frustrating that I can't ask her about this. There are still things to investigate here? Oh, the curtain. So does this curtain hide the window to the pool? Because if so, I would expect that window to be busted now. There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side. What's the matter? You want to check that window out? Yeah, but... Oh, it's too high up to reach, huh? Yeah, that's pretty high. Even higher than the piranha tank. Higher than the piranha tank. That's right. There's a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Kaito quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder. No. You know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder? Yeah. Haha, I suppose so, thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs. Window's broken, which means Ryoma came from the pool. You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain, so it doesn't matter if the thing was already in place. What would be precarious is getting the glass panel in place. But somebody who's moving the thing could probably have slipped a glass panel in there without somebody else knowing, and separated the piranhas that way, and then thrown Ryoma in over from the back later. So I still think it's Kaito. You can just barely reach the window with this, and if you open the curtain... the window is open. Oh, it opens. Okay. I didn't know it was a kind of window that opens. No need to break it then. But yeah, then he was definitely thrown in from the pool. Which means he definitely drowned in the pool. The window is open. Does that mean the culprit used it? The culprit may have gone in and out through this window, but that window is really high up in the pool too. So I'm interested in how that was achieved. Maybe using the diving board somehow? So what's on the other side of the window? I can't see much, but I think it's the pool. A pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. Alright, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there. Wait. What's this? Huh? What's up? Nothing, it just looks like marks on the window frame. The window frame has distinct abrasions. Perhaps scratched by something. See, I want to say the handcuffs, but I don't think that's right. Maybe some kind of pulley system was used to get him in there? This might be related to the case. I should remember it. I climbed down from the ladder to the stage. Done investigating the window? Then I'll go put the ladder back. Yeah, that would be great. Thank you, Kaito. Shouldn't the sidekick be doing this? He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me. I've investigated everything I wanted to on the stage. We all done here? Let's go. Yeah, okay. So I want to check those 4 rooms, though. I believe we've investigated everything we need to for now. Well, our investigation's over now, so who's the culprit? I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate. What? You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. So where else we've got to investigate? First, the pool next to the gym. They're connected by the window above that stage, so that needs to be looked at. After that, I want to go over Ryoma's room and find out which mobile video he had. Then I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. I've deduced the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything? Last of all, the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trick. Bam! Got all 4. Good shit. Good job, Shuichi. Picking up the slack, unlike after Rantado's fucking failure. Go visit his room, god damn it. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be some kind of clue. So we've still got a lot to do then, huh? Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's gonna be you doing the heavy lifting here. Right. What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? Is there a right way to respond to that? Maybe I'll do my best. It'll probably be the best way. So I do still think Kaito is in the best position to do this murder. And it would make sense with what he said before. With what their narration said before, rather. That's a bit too suspicious. Like, the fact that I've been able to figure this much out from the get-go, that makes me think it's not it. They're usually more clever than this. Alright, since it's right here, let's check out Himiko's lab first. Hi guys. So this is Himiko's research lab. What were we going to investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. I need to figure out how it worked. Well, you say that. What if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms? Well, that would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions. It's a huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show. Looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one's a backup. That's what Himiko told me and Kiba when we carried the tank out of here. And perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or mechanism. Huh? What's this? Wrong voice. Haha. There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up. But why open up there? Okay, that makes sense. That's gonna be the top right, which is where the staircase is. So she swims up there and pushes that open and then falls out the staircase and then exits through the staircase door. Boom, trick solved. Why open up there? Wait. Perhaps that isn't random. The segment had to open up here. Yep, got it. What are you doing here, Tsumugi? Huh? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm plain, but it's plain to see I'm investigating. Is that so? No. So, did you find any clues? I'm still thinking about that. I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them. No. In fact, I still haven't found anything. Get to it. Look around is how you find clues. But I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad. Tsumugi gave Kokichi a meaningful glance. So I've decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way, even playing old me can help out. Yeah, that's fair. The thing I don't understand most right now, the things I don't understand most right now are where the glass pane came from and how Ryoma was gotten over the cool window. So that's what I'm looking for most. Hey Shuichi, did you want to ask me something? Okay. I'll tell you anything you want to know. You are my favorite after all. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. Makes me nervous. I do, actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our mobile videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late. I see! You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday? That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious, since everyone's doing their own thing. And what were you doing then? It'd be easier if I just explained step by step what happened while I was out last night. After he regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour at the start of nighttime, but something happened. Something happened? Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. Wait, I thought she was supposed to be in the gym. Huh. I guess she just finished her work. So she was probably going back to her room? That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. Which means the gym was unoccupied then, and Kirumi would not have noticed, which means she is clear of suspicion. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good, and she was right. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is? My mom or something? Didn't you ask Kirumi to be your mom earlier? She just kept talking, and then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour is a lecture. Then we play tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave, and then... Stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Bitch, you aren't worthy of speaking to Kirumi. Get the fuck out of here. Except for stay the fuck right here because Kurumi's asking you questions. Come on, Miss Maid. Catch me if you can. Is that a request? Kirumi, please. I guess it would keep him busy. And then, I guess Kirumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end, she caught me a little before 9 p.m. Then she started lecturing me again, and let me go when nighttime started. So, do your alibis still hold up even when she was chasing you around? We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. And from 9 p.m. until nighttime, both Kokichi and Kirumi have alibis. Good. After Kirumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. By the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was already 11 p.m. Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi. But that doesn't matter because the gym's closed after 10. But so is the pools. The pool's closed too, so that doesn't matter too. Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kirumi was lecturing me. Something odd? I saw a half-naked girl wandering around in the courtyard in her underwear. So that was Iruma. So that's her alibi too. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. A girl in her underwear? What the hell is he talking about? By the way, you didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you, and what were you doing? I was running around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. I see. Man, aside from Maki, I guess, who is almost certainly at her ultimate lab, Kaito's the only one that doesn't have an alibi, so I still think it's him. Like, that's a nail in the coffin, pretty much. Alright, is there anything else I need to investigate this room? I don't think anything else here in particular matters. They let me leave, so I'm assuming that's all. Alright, what's next closest? I guess, let's see. It'd be the ultimate tennis player's lab, right? I'll be there in a jiffy. The ultimate tennis pro's lab. If I'm right, then the handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. If the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. That'll be really convenient. This room is a little different from when we were here before. It feels off. What's the matter, Shuichi? Nothing. Anyway, let's figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of that problem first. So the net's hecked up. Wait, I can't examine the net? What the fuck is that? I can't examine that wire on the ground over there? That wasn't there before, was it? Alright, so the shower room. Oh, wow. So he was the ultimate prisoner, too. That sounds like something that they just made up. Or the Shuichi just made up, but... So people can really have more than one ultimate talent, huh? I guess we've seen that before. But this wasn't mentioned before. Oh. People can have more than one ultimate talent. I guess being the ultimate solicitor, too, wouldn't be too bad. This is the first time I've been in here. It's a shower room, but it feels less like the ultimate tennis pros. More like the ultimate prisoner's lab. No. Think it was made that way on purpose? They remodeled the shower just for that? Yeah, I think they did. Jeez, Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that. This is a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of water. Huh? What's this? Scratches on the stone. Like something was scraped against it. Okay. So Ryoma drowned in there. What the fuck? Not the pool, but he was thrown in from the pool window? You're right. What made them? These scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. That is interesting. There they are. The handcuffs. Look, Kaito. Handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Or wait, are they the same? I think so. Here, look. You're under arrest. For probably being the killer. See? One empty hook. The cuffs we found must have been hung here. That definitely means the culprit was here. We've seen this window before. This is the window that leads to the pool, isn't it? Can't interact with the cells. This window has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. And it makes sense that the tennis court would be connected to the gym area too. Pool area, gym area, you know. But, okay. Imagine using the net to somehow slide Ryoma's body into the tank across the entire pool. The tennis net, I mean. That would explain why it was stretched out, or whatever. The only question is, how would he even set it up that way? Yeah, and there was that window I could see from the pool area. This is probably that window. I should open it to make sure. Just as I suspected. Okay, so the gym window is actually a lot lower, so it especially makes sense to slide them down there. Also, I see there's an inner tube in the pool. That's interesting. Huh. But I still don't understand how you would tie from the net from end to end. The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab. Huh, a pool? Huh? Wait up. We're on the 3rd floor, so we're pretty high up, yeah? If you did it just right, I think you could jump into the pool right from here. Yeah? And you can swim at any time other than nighttime. It said that in the school rules, and the rules in the pool area as well. So, I guess Ryoma was thrown into the pool, and then over the window into the piranha tank? Huh. So, then the only question is how he got from inside the pool up over the window. If not using the tennis net sliding or something.
Oh.
I see. Well, I don't want to swim, so that doesn't really affect me. Wait a sec. What's this? Huh?
No.
Look, there's weird scratches on the window frame. You're right. There are definite abrasions here. These marks are similar to the ones that were on the gym's window frame. So something was used. I'm positive that these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. The window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame is the same way. It looks like it would hold even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi.
Now you understand, right, Shuichi? What?
Oh.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue. It's all of a day's work for Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. Oh wait, that's on the... It's like on the middle bar of the window? Oh. Huh. Just don't understand what connects them. I came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank. We found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence.
Oi.
Seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident. Alright, then on to the next place. No point in staying here. Right.
No.
So where should we go? Ugh. As he came out of the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell onto the ground. The hell? Something's caught on my leg. Looks like a cable. The cable we couldn't interact with before. Of course. He ziplined down the cable between the windows. By he, I mean Ryoma, after he was already dead. He had the handcuffs there and used that. But I still don't understand how the cable got tied up that way. That also explains why the markings, scratches were on the higher bar. The cable wasn't there in the first place, was it? No way.
Oh.
Is this for the tennis net? Oh, that's why it's slack. Okay. Man, whoever left this here should have put it in the corner. Wait, the tennis net? I see, so that's why this room felt odd. I should investigate this in detail. Kaito, you said this cable is for hanging up the tennis net, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
This cable keeps the net up. How did you know that? That's suspicious too. That's it. The reason I thought this room felt off was because of the net. I came here last time, the tennis net was up. But now the cable's been removed. So like, someone took the cable off? How would they do that? And how did they tie it from end to end? Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No need. It's just about 50 feet long.
Eh?
What?
お
Oh, I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is.
えっと
You were in a tennis club?
そうだな
That's why it pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that.
あのさ
Did you know Ryoma from before?
お
I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
つうか
I mean, these days, there's no one who plays tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid.
たくよ
And then once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much I ended up being too hard on him. Thinking, being so hard on him, you killed him.
くそ
And regretting that no won't help. There's nothing I can do. So what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Something about it bother you?
いや
No, nothing in specific. I was just checking.
うん
So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife.
えっと
What is that analogy? We know the dimensions of the pool area because of the Mine Cubs telling us before. I don't remember the numbers, but it was something like 34 feet across, right? Which means a 50-foot cable is totally a perfect length to stretch from one window to another. If you could tie it up on each of them, because the pool one still seems too high to reach. Like, you could get there from the gym side, sure, but that doesn't make sense because you'd have to bring the cable from the tennis court side of things and then get up that wall. So maybe we'll only see that once we actually go check out the pool. Alright, I've searched the whole area now. I should move on to the next one. There's still other places left to search. Alright, I'm gonna go to the pool next because maybe we'll find the missing piece there.